Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is Larry Gran with Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Larry, thank you so much for being here this morning. I think you're probably going to be a little busy here over the next couple days doing a little work. Talk to me a little bit about the calf buyback program that you guys are working on.
Well, thanks, Callie. It's really a privilege again to be here. Basically, we're trying to close the loop on some of our customers with their calves. We put out about a little over 4,000 bulls a year on lease, and we sell about another 2,000. So we've got a huge calf base to choose from, and we partnered with Breeder to be our supply chain system and our operators. So we're looking for calves that can go into a supply chain. We're hoping to develop that, and we really want to maximize the value of these calves from our customers, and of course track them, see how they're doing, and work with them on marketing their cattle.
Right. Well, some of these calves, I want to tell me a little bit about the traits that we can see in them from the bulls that they ultimately are using from you guys.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. We know the genetics of the bulls going in, so that helps us identify those calves. But we use DNA testing in the commercial females to really hone in on what those cows are. And then we use that to mate those cows to the proper bulls according to what the customer wants. It's not necessarily what we want or what we're looking for, but it's what does the customer want to do? They need more weaning weight? Do they need more milk? Do they need more yearling weight? What are they looking for? And once we get the DNA test back on those females, then we can really target the bulls to send them to really make the calves that they want to sell.
Well, I know in today's day and age, a lot of people kind of continue to just do the status quo. They can do whatever they want, but it sounds like implementing DNA on your commercial side, looking at genetics, you're a really progressive company. What has spurred JLC to make those initiatives and be as progressive as they are?
Well, they knew early on that they just couldn't continue with what they were doing, sending bulls out, and that would be it. Like my dad used to say, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. So the crew at JLC and the management team and the partners really focus on what is the next innovation we need to look at. And with the advent of the commercial female testing and DNA testing all the bulls, it was just logical to say, okay, let's start marketing these calves. How can we help our customers market their calves? So JLC is continuing to look at what the next step is. What do we need to do to provide the best customer service for our customers? So we really want to, identify the females, give them the right bulls to use, and then hopefully buy back those calves so that we can put them in our system.
Well, tell me also a little bit, you also have the Smart Bulls program. What all is that about?
The Smart Bulls are the 30-month-old bulls that come off of a lease. So we've leased them twice, and we recondition them, we trick test them, semen test them, and then they go into the Gulf Coast states. We've got Smart Bulls all the way from Nevada all the way to Florida. They work really, really well down there. We call them Smart Bulls because they've had 2 breeding seasons. They know what they're doing. They're fully teethed. They've got a bigger rumen, so they can handle a little bit rougher environment. And they do really, really well down in there.
Well, so we can start getting it on our calendar. What's the next sales we've got coming up here in the fall?
So mid-September, we have our mother load sale, and that is our female sale. We'll be selling about 200 females. And it will be cows out of the mother load system. It will be bred heifers. It'll be some open heifers and quite a few cows.
Very well. Well, thank you so much for being here. A pleasure having you on, and best of luck here next 2 days at South Sioux City.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.